Hey music friends, this is Davi. I'm a music composer for games, and today we have a request from Patreon, and it's a Touhou song. It's called the Gensokyo, The Gods Loved. I've never listened to this one. Let's go! Fantastic melody right off the bat. I think this is probably the main melody of the song. Check this out. I've never heard this song before. So, one of the things that I love the most about Touhou music is absolutely its own thing. It sounds 100% like Touhou every single time. This has a bad side and a good side. The bad side is that the songs sound kind of similar to each other, and it can get kind of repetitive if you're not 100% into it. But the good thing about it is that there's such a strong musical identity in Touhou music. So I never listened to this track ever in my life before, but I started to notice here at the beginning that he was using this kind of chord sequence here that I've talked about in previous videos. It's the chord sequence that I call the Touhou sequence, because this guy Zun, he just spams this in every single song, and it becomes part of the identity of Touhou music. He spams this in every song. So I started listening to him doing it, and the melody seemed to be based on it, and you know, I was able to follow along. It's so fun that you can presume the chords of a song before even listening to the song, because you know the genre. At this point, I'm calling Touhou music a genre because it's so much a thing of its own. It sounds so much like itself, like Touhou. So this is the Touhou sequence. Very adventurous. There's some positive chords there. And the drums, Touhou rhythm is always so exciting. Happy chord there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Zumpets are yet another part of Touhou identity, right? The Zumpets. So not only he uses, you know, rhythm and harmony to create the Touhou musical identity, he uses instruments and sounds and timbres as well. And the Zumpets are one of those sounds that are iconically Touhou. And even in Undertale, I think it's Battle Against the True Hero in Undertale, where Toby Fox used the Zumpets, people immediately recognized it as Zumpets, as being like an influence from Touhou that he brought over to Undertale. And again, he keeps using the Touhou sequence over and over again. This melody. Oh. He changed key here. Yeah, but he's still using the Touhou sequence to a certain extent. So, like I said in the beginning, the risk of having such a well-defined identity, musical identity like this, is that you have the risk of sounding repetitive, because he uses so many of the same chord sequences. So one way to combat repetition fatigue and repetitiveness is, you know, to use things such as key changes. And he changed key way back here actually. So he's doing this, right? He's in this key here. And then key change. Could you feel the sensation of change? Wait for it. Here. So here he changed key and he just keeps on using the Touhou sequence, but with the new key now. It sounds fresh again. It doesn't get repetitive. And the main melody is about to come up. Such a good melody. And that's a very classic Touhou sound as well. The piano together with the trumpets making the melody. Okay. Oh. The piano going crazy. It sounds, this piano here, I love that the piano is going crazy, but like with so many other things in Touhou, it sounds so electronic, it sounds so MIDI, and Zun doesn't make any effort to hide that this is MIDI. The MIDI-ness, the electronicness of the music is part of the Touhou identity. So it's very easy to notice here. That there's no human actually playing this piano. It's just being programmed in MIDI. The timing, the rhythm of the piano is too perfect. And the velocity, do you know what velocity in music is? Velocity is the force with which you hit a note. So it affects, you know, the loudness of the note. The velocity of each note in the piano here, it's consistently, it's robotically consistent. So it gives you that robotic MIDI sound that again is part of the Touhou music identity. Is that the same melody? Oh, okay. It's cycling back to the main melody. It's gonna come, it's here. Okay, I gotta show you guys this harmony. Amazing. This last part here, check this out, this part. And then he repeats. Touhou music sticks to very simple harmony, very simple chord sequences. This sequence here is probably one of the most textbook resolutions that you have in music. I should probably say it's actually the most textbook resolution that you have in music. This is like functional harmony 101. This is the first thing that you learn when you're learning functional harmony and chord sequences and how to build tension. This is, you know, 4th degree, 5th degree, then tonic, right? These are just fancy names, but it just means that this chord doesn't have a lot of tension, then this one builds tension, and then this one releases the tension. That's textbook resolution. So they just stick to things that work. When you're composing music, if you just stick to the things that have been proven and have been used for hundreds and hundreds of years, and you just know they work just from history, it's, you know, you're bound to make good music. So check out what a perfect resolution this is. What a sensational finale. It's a very safe way to make music. Just use the stuff that works. It's smart actually.
30秒でわかる英語フレーズ解説。今回のフレーズ
Functional Harmony 101 Functional Harmony 101。
この単語は日本語で初級編、基礎知識といった意味になります。例えば English 101という表現は基本的な英語の授業や初級レベルの英語を指します。新学期も一緒に元気に頑張っていきましょうね。本日は以上です。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。